Hi, I'm Lee-Davies. I'm an artist, activist, and entrepreneur. And I've always used my passion for filmmaking and photography to highlight social injustice and environmental issues. And I did that for my TV show, Adventures to the Edge.
They don't want to kill us or harm us at all. They just want to stay out of our way.
Adventures to the Edge. But now I'm doing it for you. YouTube, we need you, because the planet needs you more than ever before. Mount Kilimanjaro is Africa's tallest mountain, and experts predict that its glaciers may disappear entirely within the next 20 years if our current environmental footprint persists. In an effort to document the state of Kilimanjaro's glaciers and raise funds for wildlife and reforestation projects around Asia through my non-profit Project Sea Change, I led an expedition up Mount Kilimanjaro this January with 12 climbers from all over the world. The climbers range from impact investors to CEOs to change makers and celebrities. And in order to tell that story, we have to start from the beginning.
Made it to Kilimanjaro, so excited! The adventure begins!
So after months of preparation, we are all here and ready to go. We've checked all our equipment. Some of us are tired, well, I'm tired. But you know, we got all the gear, got all my camera gear ready. So we've prepared as much as we can. Now it's time to go and make it happen. I'm really excited, but also, who knows what the mountain has in store for us. Let's go find out.
Kilimanjaro tutakwenda mpaka Uhuru Pigu, usiogope, sawa sawa.
And behind me you can see all the porters that are arranging all the bags that we brought. You're only allowed to bring 20 kgs per person on the mountain. If you go over that, you have to spread out the weight with the other porters. We're starting off here at Londorossi Gate, which is 2,205 meters above sea level. And then we're going to go all the way up to Uhuru Peak, which is 5,985 meters above sea level. Now, of course, you could do it very fast. 11 hours is the record from bottom to top. Correction, the world record for fastest ascent up Kilimanjaro is actually held by this guy, Carl Egloff, who in 2014 reached Uhuru Peak in 4 hours and 56 minutes. That's insane. And we definitely won't be going that fast. But to get everyone up onto the summit, we really need to take our time. It's really about pole, letting your body adjust to the altitude. And they say that it's not the aptitude that gets you up the mountain, it's your attitude that will get you the altitude. Yes! Raleen, say after me. I do not want helicopter.
I need a helicopter down. That's all we were planning, the summit, and then I'm done. I'm gone.
Lee, this is your fault.
Why?
I am overweight. That means I need to be put in 3 bags, and they keep on shuffling things back and forth. There's carrots and potatoes and mango juice. I don't really know why they love these cartoned mango juice, but I guess we're gonna have that for 8 days.
This song would become our biggest motivator over the next 8 days. The porters and guides sing all day, every day, and their energy is infectious.
So we're about to enter the first ecological zone, and 5 different ecological zones in 5 days is really something special for a mountain like Kili.
That was really natural. I'll go this way. Everyone is ready and everyone is pumped. Who's ready? Yay! So we take our first steps up the mountain. The terrain at this stage is tropical rainforest, which makes for a pleasant climb. Until... The great thing about the wild is you can never predict what's going to happen. And it's been raining pretty solidly here on the first day of Kilimanjaro, but team spirits are high.
Hi guys. The minute we got up here, it started raining, so it's going to be a challenging climb, but I'm excited to be with everyone. Mwah.
It is seriously muddy, much muddier than it was last time. Look at this. Not pretty. Ooh, can't think too much about camping tonight. Well, they say climbing Kilimanjaro is like traveling from the equator to the North Pole, and you quickly see why. Each one of the mountain's distinct climate zones has its own unique weather systems, so you have to be prepared for sunny blue skies turning into a rainstorm within a moment's notice. But for most climbers, ascending too quickly at these altitudes is a guaranteed way of causing or worsening altitude sickness, which can be life-threatening if untreated. Thankfully, the rain has calmed down and we have a bit of sun and blue sky. Even in the rain, it's so beautiful. We're led up again by our guide Theo, who brought us up Kilimanjaro last time for the first Project Sea Change climb. We successfully summited then, although our team was also smaller. I was also 8 years younger, and we had better weather conditions, so far at least. But we're also 8 years stronger and 8 years wiser.
Day 1 completed. Made it.
Only day 1.
It's very dark, but we have these beautiful tents. Look at that. Doing it in style, baby.
So after a successful day 1, we set up camp, chow down on a hot dinner, and prepare for bed. But not every climber is without complaints.
Moshi, how do you feel about this experience?
You want the truth?
Yeah, I want the truth.
No, it's a great experience. Nice people, and the shower's been really excellent so far.
That's right, despite the spacious tents and abundant 3 square meals a day, there are still some creature comforts you just can't replicate on the mountain.
I did take a shower. I've never taken a shower like this, a drop-down shower. They have this bag over a shower head, and they pour hot water into the bag, and the water drips down.
But squeaky clean or not, there's a rainstorm predicted in the afternoon we want to beat, so we press on to Shira 1, our next camp.
It's day 2 on the Mount Kilimanjaro Lemosho route, and it's stunning. Don't forget, we're nearly 3,000 meters up. So to have a tropical rainforest this high up, it's really unusual.
And as we keep climbing, the dense rainforest opens up to the moorlands, the second stage of Kili's 5 distinct ecosystems.
You can see how the landscape just changes, and it's much more like, well, I would say it's much more like Scotland. Hopefully the rain is not going to come, but I can see clouds, so we got a double time. As I age, I become wiser.
It starts drizzling a bit, but we're having too much fun to care.
Party up in the mountain, guys!
The temperature helps. It's very cool, slightly windy. We had a little drizzle, nothing like yesterday. The porters have been great. They've been our friends, and they've been playing music, some Bob Marley, some Celine Dion randomly. Sean doesn't like it too much. I'm from the Philippines, where I live at sea level, so this is a whole new challenge for me. And the fact that the mist is settling in adds a very eerie atmosphere to it.
Give me your hand!
Maybe a bit too much fun.
We are getting hammered by the rain. Oh my goodness. It is pouring down. I feel a bit guilty because we're kind of messing around doing Instagram or videos earlier, and then the storm just hit us. We got 20 minutes to go, but you can see there's no abating with this rainstorm, and we're soaked, like boots soaked to the core.
It's becoming clearer as the trip goes on that the weather is not on our side, and moisture, especially, is becoming our greatest enemy. And even our most desperate measures with heat lamps and air drying fall short.
Funniest thing is our boots are more wet this morning than they were last night.
Our stuff hasn't dried as much as we wanted, but everyone's spirits are good, and that's the most important thing.
Keeping your feet and shoe gear dry is pivotal when doing any prolonged outdoor climbing. Wet feet can cause blisters or, in worst cases, trench foot, and nobody wants that. So we take our time crossing streams and anything that can make us even more wet on our way up from Shira 1 to Shira 2 camp.
You guys have longer legs.
Yeah, but they got a duvet on their heads.
The weather is still muggy, and it looks like it can rain again at any moment. But spirits are lifted when we finally get our first clear look at the mountain, even if only temporarily.
You can see the outline of the peak behind us, shrouded in, well, shrouded in clouds, but probably shrouded in snow as well. We had a tough day yesterday, so we're really going to try and make some ground. Thankfully, our boots are drying out. Yay! So running a bit behind schedule today, but we're going to make up some time on the mountain. Let's go.
So go we do. 10 kilometers to Shira 2 camp, up and down boulders and over and around rivers, while the weather refuses to make up its mind. And this is supposed to be the dry season. What's going on here?
You know, it was difficult for us to just get through the rain. Imagine what the forest and the animals have to go through when we start building and doing stuff we want. Think of the animals in Australia. Where do these animals go?
Raleen is right, and the effects of climate change ripple farther out than we might think. The glaciers that make up the highest altitudes of Kilimanjaro feed into rivers like these and flow to canals that support farmers and communities below the mountain who rely on the seasonal meltwater for their survival. Not to mention the millions of animals and wildlife who depend on it too. If we don't act quickly, Kilimanjaro's ice caps could disappear within our lifetime. The discussion continues around dinner.
I saw the way the music industry had abused a lot of its power. Every single natural field I would see would be left in a field full of plastic. And each festival goer had no accountability or no guilty conscience as to pick up after their own selves.
Climate change has become more and more important. So every single major investment we make, teams have to come and explain what the climate risk is in that investment, and it's not easy. Hopefully will become the global standard for how every single company in the world discloses their environmental and climate risk.
If we destroy the biodiversity around us, our children and their children will have a far more difficult time surviving than we did.
It's day 4, and we say bye to Shira 2 and press on to Moir camp, our next destination. We're entering heath territory here, characterized by low-growing vegetation and acidic soil. We layer up as the temperature continues to fall.
Coming out of Shira Camp 2, day 4. Look at it. We had a glimpse of Kilimanjaro, the peak just up ahead.
Can you see that Kilimanjaro?
Kilimanjaro is just there in the background.
Yes, we're gonna get up there hopefully.
Then the mist rolled in. But hell, I'll take mist any day over rain. So we're just enjoying the view, and we're gonna try and make it up to Lava Tower, which is at 4,600 meters above sea level. So if we all make it up there and down to Barranco in one piece today, we should have a great chance for making the summit. Pole pole!
This technique is known as climb high, sleep low, where you sleep at a lower elevation to which you climbed before. As a rule of thumb, you should generally not increase your sleeping elevation by more than 300 meters a day once you've hiked above 3,000 meters. It means more climbing in total, but it's pivotal to fighting altitude sickness.
I don't remember it being this hot. I did it last time.
Behind us here. What about?
Due to the infertile soil, heathland to some may look a little harsh, even a little depressing. But the low-level vegetation and flatness of it all allows us to take in the sheer size of the mountain in all its glory. Surprisingly, there is cell coverage on the Kilimanjaro, almost all the way up to the summit, but it is patchy.
No reception, mate. 4 bars now. Still not there. Sorry, family, I've messaged you.
Hi, Mom. As you said, no news means good news. No news.
It did?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Wow, good on you, Mark.
Turns out that Mark has been picking up whatever trash he's found while hiking all day. Done in true Project Sea Change fashion. Good job, Mark.
No one said this was gonna be easy, and that's the whole point. Kilimanjaro is a test of endurance and patience.
Thank God for trekking poles, seriously.
Take it easy, guys. No rush.
We make it to our high point of the day's trek, but the altitude is clearly getting to some of the group.
I can't breathe.
Okay.
We're going down. We're going downhill.
People are feeling a little bit not quite right, so the sooner we get down, the better. It was a good first test run.
To avoid further altitude sickness, we have a quick lunch, pack up, and start making a swift descent from Lava Tower to Camp Moir.
Pretty hairy moment here at Lava Tower. We're just heading down. It's really steep terrain. Wow. A few of the climbers are pretty freaked out. So, just gonna make it across. Make it down as quick as we can. It's good with the altitude. We just came down from Lava Tower. This gargantuan rock with the mist coming up. It looks like Mordor, but look at this scenery. It's just so mesmerizing. We've got this glacial stream coming down. We're making our way there slowly but surely. What a journey it's been so far.
And what a journey remains ahead. Tune in for the next episode to see who makes it to the summit of Kilimanjaro, the rooftop of Africa. If you like some of the photography you've seen in this episode, please check out Authentic Gallery, where you can buy some of my prints and donate to our partner charities. If you like what you're seeing and want to see more, please help by subscribing below.